Sorry for this little background echo. But I just finished it on the separated version, which is gonna be my main save. My main save is basically the same as the actual game, as a collection version. Your experience with David was heartfelt. You accepted David's hand after he punched you on the night your father died. You supported David's plan to meet at his house in Richmond. In the time of need, you distanced yourself from David. Gabe had to brain his own father after he turned. Your experience with Kate was mixed signals. You were relieved to see Kate alive in the junkyard. This song is... You rejected Kate's plan to leave Richmond. You told Kate you wanted to have a future with her. You told Kate you wanted to start a family with her. Your experience with Gabe was caring. You made Gabe happy and agreeing to stay in the trailer for the night. You told Gabe the truth about his neighborhood friend. You helped Kate save Richmond before going after Gabe. Your frontier story, Trip. You reassured Trip by promising... Oh, Trip's dead. You reassured Trip by promising you wouldn't cause trouble in Prescott. Then you went to the junkyard with Trip. Finally, you picked Trip to live, but Joan shot him to teach you a lesson. Eleanor is alive. You left Eleanor at Prescott when you went to the junkyard. Then Eleanor leaked your plan to incite resistance against Joan, but you forgave Eleanor for betraying you to Joan. Your frontier story. Ava is dead. Clementine declined Ava's offer to meet with the New Frontier. Then Ava helped you get into the armory because you showed solidarity with David. In the end, despite your not picking her to live, Ava died saving you on the overpass. Lingard, dead. Clementine ignored Lingard's medicine advice regarding AJ. Then you gave Lingard a lethal injection, and Lingard told you AJ's location shortly before dying. Your new frontier story. Why do I keep saying that every time? Conrad, dead. You coached Francine through Conrad's poker game. Then, when Gabe threatened Conrad, you convinced your nephew to lower his gun. Later, you shot Conrad in tunnel after he threatened Gabe's life. Jesus, he's alive, of course. When you met him, you trusted Jesus and didn't bind his hands. You promised Jesus to always do the right thing in helping Richmond survive. Lastly, you promised Jesus you would help lead Richmond. Joan. You told Joan the New Frontier was to blame for Mariana's death. Then you brought Max to expose Joan to the Richmond Council. Eventually you shot Joan. Clint, unknown. Clint kicked you out of Richmond for stealing gas. You rejected Clint's deal to leave Richmond peacefully. Currently, Clint's whereabouts are unknown. You and 92% players said then led to David. What did David say? What did you say this about Kate? You and 53.6% players confessed your love for Kate. Did you fight David back? You and 63.5% players showed your love for David even after he took his anger out on you. Did you go after Gabe or with Kate? I went with Kate. Kate. Did Clementine along with you? Come along with you? Splitting up? She split up? Your Clementine became spirited and assured. When tragedy struck Wellington community, Clementine had only seconds to grab her friend Kenny's hat before she and AJ were forced back on the road to fend for themselves. After circumstances forced her to join New Frontier, Clem didn't hesitate to use their resources for her own ends, leading to exile and a tearful farewell. When Javi and David fought at the water tower, Clem remembered a similar fight long ago, he took control of the situation by putting a gun to David's head, stopping the violence before it escalated. The fight it's talking about is Jane and Kenny. You of course know that. Once David left in the truck with Gabe, Clementine knew that the best course of action was to go it alone, leave Javi's side, and become the person and help the person he didn't choose. Well, guys.
Find you, AJ.
Clementine's story will continue in about like a couple minutes. I will play Michonne on the collection, but I don't have to before playing Season 4. Plus, I played Michonne already, so on the separated version. Well, guys, hopefully you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.